Hey guys, it's Nick from Diesel Ops, and we are back with our 52 weeks of L5P awesomeness. As you guys already know, if you've been following along with our 52 weeks of L5P awesomeness, is that this truck already has the Banks Derringer, but we decided only to go with just the switch, which gave us essentially 2 higher horsepower levels plus the stock level. Well, upgrading to the actual iDash, we are going to get 6 power levels because of this unit. Granted, I'm probably going to run it on level 6 all the time. Some others might not. So this gives you more of a variety of tunes to try out and see which one works for you. But more importantly for us, it's going to be the parameters that you can see on the actual iDash. We're going to kind of go through that. Once we get this all installed, we're going to show you different setups that you can do on here, different actual parameters such as EGT, boost, trans temp, and it gives you actual degrees, percents, and PSI levels depending on what you are monitoring. So let's go ahead and get that installation done. So we're inside the vehicle. We're going to go ahead and start it up. And like I said, this unit isn't actually going to start to turn on until it detects an RPM signal. All right, so that's obviously to allow it not to be running while you don't have any power or the alternator's charging the batteries. So a couple of things I want to point out here. You can change this entire gauge setup, everything that's on here. Right now we basically have a 2 gauge setup. We can change it to a 3, a 4, an 8. I'm going to kind of show you how to do that. This thing has so many features. I'm not going to be able to go through everything in this video, but we are talking about making another video that kind of goes through as much as possible. So first thing, RPMs, you can obviously see it working here. The bottom one I set to actually tell us what power level adder we are in. So right now we're in stock. So to literally change the power level, no matter what screen you're really on, is up and down. So if we press the up, it says Derringer level 2, boom, level 2. Level 3, level 3. And, you know, I'm going to go up to my favorite level 6, and it shows that. So this button is kind of used as like your back button. This one is used as like your move it forward button or menu button, and then the left or the up and down arrows allow you to select things. So if I click here, it's going to go into like gauge layout. We're going to click on that gauge layout. So like I said, you got 2. I'll show you the 3 gauge layout. 1, 2, 3. We'll come in here. 4 gauge layout or 8 gauge. Much more basic, but you'll get more parameters on there to be able to monitor what is actually happening with your particular vehicle. So if you're just installing the actual iDash, a lot of times what will happen when you turn this on is it's going to ask you for your liter size and how big the engine, and it uses that to calculate particular parameters. But because we have the Derringer hooked up, and this is an L5P, it automatically detected that. All right, so in the diagnostics, you can click on like check vehicle codes, checking for codes. If you had something, it would tell you what code number, what it is, so you could do a little bit more research. My particular truck doesn't have any codes, so this should basically come back as no codes found right there, no codes found, so we're good. The actual parameters that you can look at on this particular vehicle, we are going to show you a list of all of those for the new modern diesels. I'll have our video guy just basically put those up there so you know exactly the range of adjustment that you are able to look at. But I would recommend playing around with it, check different things out. This thing is going to be extremely useful, not for just changing the tunes on the fly really easily, but also allowing us to have all these parameters available. I also want to make note, the iDash is not just for the L5P. They make it for the 17 Power Strokes. They make it for the Cummins, as well as any 08 and up vehicle. You can monitor standard parameters that come through your vehicle's OBD2 port. So it will work on a lot of different vehicles. Once again, subscribe to Diesel Ops TV and follow us on Facebook, and we look forward to seeing you soon. And keep watching our 52 weeks of L5P awesomeness.